just a mess. There's everywhere. It's just a mess out here.
Where is the poorest, dirtiest, most depressing slum in the world? In Haiti? India? Africa? Is that what this is?
No, I'm in America. One of the richest parts of America, highest rents in all of America. This is San Francisco today. Encampments of street people everywhere.
Some pitch tents, planning to stay a long time. Some have mental problems.
Vampires are real and I'm paranoid as all hell.
Other street people complain about them.
They run around and they shout at themselves. They make it bad for people like us that hang out with a sign.
Hey bitch, stick that camera up your head.
Some people shoot up in plain sight.
It's nasty seeing somebody actually shoot up drugs like right there. The police don't do anything about it. They'll get somebody for drinking a beer, but they'll walk right past people using needles.
Every day in San Francisco, an average of 85 cars are broken into.
They're called smash and grabs.
Inside Edition left things in a car to test how long they'd last. Not long.
Watch as these Bonnie and Clyde wannabes stroll up and peer inside our car. They wait here for the sidewalk to clear. Then the thief throws up his hood.
There he goes, you just broke in.
What's going on?
Hey guys.
Good, everything good today?
Good, yeah.
Since store owners can't rely on city cops to deal with the masses of homeless, some hire private police to patrol around their stores. Cody Clements works this neighborhood.
A lot of times because somebody who pays for our service calls and says, hey, there's a homeless group of people setting up a camp in front of my business or my residence. Can you come ask them to move?
There used to be hundreds of private cops like Cody, but then San Francisco's police union complained. Now there are fewer than 10 left.
Can I just have you guys stand up for me?
Cody offers help to people living on the streets, but most turn it down.
Well, do you need any type of homeless outreach services or anything?
San Francisco is generous. It offers street people food stamps, free shelter, train tickets, and $70 a month in cash.
I don't use any resources, but they're always offering resources. San Francisco is just a good place to hang out.
Like many, these two come here from out of town.
Do you like the lifestyle?
Of course I do.
As you just heard, they love the freedom of not having to follow the rules.
So the homeless stay on the streets, and every day new people arrive. Some residents want the city to get tougher with people living on the streets.
Get them to the point where they have to make a decision between jail and rehab, and there's a way we can do that. Other cities do it, but for some reason San Francisco doesn't have the political will to.
San Francisco's politicians have promised to fix the homeless problem. They've promised that for decades.
If there is a problem involved in housing or homelessness, you got to do something about it.
As part of the city's program, the homeless were to be temporarily housed in hotels.
1,000 units right here in the Tenderloin.
We have already moved 6,860 human beings.
So we need to fund programs like Homeward Bound.
But the extra funding hasn't worked. The number of street people has grown most every year. One reason is that even if some of these people wanted to get off the street, to rent an apartment, there aren't many apartments available.
Most of San Francisco looks like this. 3-story buildings, maybe 2 apartments per building. You can't add on to that. It's illegal.
Because of that, housing that exists costs a fortune.
This doesn't look like an expensive neighborhood, but these houses sell for millions of dollars?
Millions of dollars.
What if I come in and I bought this property and I want to put up an apartment building that would house a bunch of people?
Yeah, too bad.
Laura Foote's nonprofit runs ads that try to convince residents to allow bigger buildings, to say, YIMBY, yes, in my backyard. But good luck with that. Even in liberal San Francisco, people don't want that.
I would hate it. I would hate it. I think it'd be really congested.
Where will people live?
I'm not sure.
You're a builder, go build stuff.
Let me build.
John Dennis has been trying to replace this grimy old building.
This has been a defunct meatpacking plant. It's been empty for at least 15 years.
He wants to turn this into this, which would house 60 people. But it's taken 4 years just to get permission to build.
And all that time we're paying property taxes and we're paying for maintenance of the building.
People in San Francisco often claim to be all about helping the poor, but their policies make life tougher for the poor.
What's your next project in San Francisco?
No more projects in San Francisco. I'm done. I'll never do another project here.